What's up, guys? It's your boy Texas Game here. Welcome back to another twisted video. We're here checking out the Default TIV 2 and also going out and chasing these storms as we're getting ready for 1.22, which hopefully should be coming out, if not this month, early next month. Um, Speaking of 1.22, what they did, Twisted did put out an announcement saying 1.22 is still in development. The update is in itself is not ready for release. Adding external factors such as a developer not having any Wi-Fi for the foreseeable future thanks to some very windy storms. And you can see why the update is taking longer. They wish they could get it out sooner, but the update will be released when the dev team sees it as such. And they actually put this announcement out not because you know the game was supposed to be updated, maybe that day. I feel like the game was supposed to be updated, a few days ago, was when 1.22 was supposed to drop. But due to those external factors, you get more and more delays compounding, and you can see why. It's more, instead of it maybe dropping in June, it's probably gonna drop more July. It's already, as the recording of this video, it is already June 23rd. So you gotta keep that in mind. Instead of it being June, 1.22 drop, it may be closer to July. The thing is, all you have to do, again, just be patient. There are other storm chasing games like Helicity. You have other games out there, and just keep it out of your mind. Just play the game as is. It's not like 1.22 is needed. 1.22 is mainly more, originally was going to be about the map. And then they put an announcement saying that's not attainable in the time frame. So now they're more or less focused on getting the package without the map, and they're going to continue making the map, as time goes on. But more or less, it's going to be 1.22 will be about those new vehicles, new redone storms and tornadoes. It's still going to be a relatively major update. So just got to keep that in mind. They're not putting 100% of their time into making the update. It's only so many developers, and you gotta keep that in mind whenever. I wish there's a ability where they can export all the files, and like, let's say you had 1.30 update 1.30, or an update out of beta, whichever update is that. Or, I would like is if Twisted made it became a Steam game. If it's for free, I mean, since it's free right now on Roblox, and oh god, I'm inside people. Since it's free on Roblox right now, make it a Steam game. Make it where you don't have to relatively be confined to the to Roblox's things, and you actually be able to finally maybe um answer or do some of these suggestions people are saying. So we're gonna go ahead and drop in our hammer probes. Oh, there we go. Just hammering it into the ground. Alright, we are just about deployed, and it did look like it shifted away from us. It is a relatively weak tornado. This guy's just barely deploying. I'm undeploying, mainly due to the fact that we missed. It is actually it's pink, so thing is, you know, the main issue is the it shifted away from us. It's kind of a smaller tornado. But yeah, basically stay patient. You know, the update will come when the update comes basically. You know, and you know, they've already said the trailer will come out 2 days before the update. They'll make announcements. Um, you know, they'll make an announcement saying, you know, the update's coming. The update's coming out. You know, be ready. You know, update, like, for example, they'll put an update. Hey, update's coming out. Mainly, it'll probably be to those people who are online at the time because more likely they'll shut down the server, shut down the game to update it. It looks like we have a new something over there. I think there's a massive tornado. Yeah, there's a massive tornado in 10 strike, and no one's chasing it. This one's sidewinding. So I'm gonna head to that massive tornado near 10 strike. You know, at least try to get to it. Storm motion is going south. It's currently south at 53 miles an hour. So, you know, going on this road here, it would be nice if this tornado widened out a whole lot, was more of a cone than a side than what it is. But this tornado is actually fairly wide. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know why he's turning south. He probably hasn't seen a new tornado. The new tornado is absolutely massive. Ten strike is getting hit incredibly strong right now. But yeah, basically, you know, just wait. The update's gonna come. You know, they've already done stuff like doing some of the vehicles, some of the, you know, yes, they did say. Mainly, I would say most of the stuff would be, you know, redesigning the Subaru TIV, you know, Sean Casey's storm chasing vehicle, because they said, I think they said that's gonna be in 1.23. But they're gonna be, you know, you just have to wait and you have to give it time. You know, I even put a Discord announcement in my. I've even put a message in my Discord. Someone asked me, when would you like? Do you know when the update is? I'm like, someone asked me, when is the Twisted update? I'm like, I don't know. Hopefully sometime this month or early next month. For my sanity. Hopefully for my sanity. It looks like this tornado barreled, which would be good, you know, for our case. The old tornado went into Hibbing. It, for the size it was, it's for its size, you don't want to chase those types of tornadoes. You really don't. You want to chase these tornadoes. Because if you can chase these tornadoes, then you actually have a chance to really get a little bit better. But yeah, let me know. What are you most excited for with 1.22? Are you excited for the new storm chasing vehicles? You know, originally before they put out the announcement saying the new map wasn't going to be a part of the update, you know, are you excited for the new map? What are you most excited for, you know, in the future of Twisted? Let me know down in the description down below. And also tell me, how long have you been playing Twisted? Are you a newbie? Or have you been playing Twisted since it was first released. You know, since alpha. You know, since the early days. Let me know. How are you enjoying 1.21? You know, RW does questions of the days. I just say, you know, my if my fans want to do questions of the days, they can say, "Hey, you should do a question of the day. You should do, you know, a quote of the day. You should do something." Oh my lord! I just did a huge. That wasn't even drift. That was a hydroplane. But this tornado is absolutely massive. We've gotten it barreled like crazy. I would not be shocked if this tornado has huge winds. Has crazy winds. I think that I saw something about 12.3 getting posted. So let's see. It is currently going northeast. So Wadena is best bet. Thing is, this tornado is so massive. It's blocking the road. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to try to get it. We're already starting to get effects. So we can try to get as close as possible. But I guarantee you that road right there is getting 150, 160 mile per hour winds. I can guarantee it. Alright. Only about 60, 70. So we're good right now. Massive barrel. It's heading straight for Wadena. So you already know where we're going to go. I'm not even going to probably try bother maybe putting down a probe. You know, the wind fields is so large, you know. And Wadena's already starting to get impacted, you know. Shit, a tree. Go ahead and drop it down. Again, I'm not putting down a probe. Oh, dang it, going northeast. Dang it, it's shifted north. So now I gotta go way up here just so I can get a intercept. Let's see the velocity, it's crazy. So let's undeploy. I hate when that happens. I hate when they shift, the extreme shift last second. And you're already deployed. I hate when that happens. Alright. Now we gotta go north. And I feel like it's seen out twist X. Alright, probes are down. You just see debris getting lofted up in the atmosphere. Or getting tossed out of the back in the RFD. Alright, back spikes are deployed. And we are ready to intercept. Oh, I just think I saw. Oh, we have subvorts going around the tornado. It is pink TVS. Still, and we're only getting roughly 115. Is it? Did we miss the intercept? No way we missed the core of the winds. I think we missed it. I think we got an intercept. However, we went too far north. So we didn't get highest of the winds. We just got outer edge. You're gonna probably gonna see it recondense here soon. Yep, there it is. Dang it. So let's go ahead and head to day number 2. Wow, look at this tornado. You can tell it's extremely violent because it is taking on a barrel shaped. I don't really have to look at the chat. I can really tell based off of the looks of this tornado. And it is starting to impact portions of Hazleton. So let's go chase. Major debris, major debris. I haven't been able to get the chance to intercept major debris as this tornado is devastating parts of Hazleton. We're trying to get ahead of it. It just widened out like crazy. You know, you got Twist X moments right now, El Reno moments. Major, major debris. Alright, we are ahead of it. Go ahead and drop down. Try to deploy probes. We can't. There we go. It's over the threshold. Alright. 120. 130. 140. No, 130 still. Still 130. Now 140. 150. 160. 170. 180. 190. We're at 200. 210. Dominator 3 can't survive this. 215. 212 right now. 267 and I'm gone. 267. Holy. Devastating tornado just flung the tip 2. Let's go ahead and undeploy. TIV 2 just got flung a mile away. This tornado is doing major damage. We got, I think they said white velo. It's going to be incredibly hard to get in front of it and deploy again. It's possible, but it's going to be incredibly hard. Absolute devastating damage here in Hazleton. Some possible EF5 indicators are showing EF5 damage. Hazleton just got smoked. Alright, our best road is possibly this one here. I would like to get a probe ahead of it so I can be able to know if the wind speeds, you know, over there it was able to probe, you know. I was actually trying to get readings. And I actually wanted to get a reading. Subvert. We have a subvert going. This car, what is this car doing? Alright, go ahead and deploy. Alright, getting 120 mile per hour winds. So that's... Please deploy. Oh god, air. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Why did we get error at 130? Though. I don't know. We're fully deployed now. I think we should still be in a decent spot for intercept. We didn't go too far. Alright, let's go ahead and undeploy. You got a new rotation down here. And you got another pink rotation down there. Another pink